temperature now closer to home. Republicans also swept the state house last night. Members now talking about the Texas House Speaker race coming up. In the running, the current Speaker, Republican Joe Straus from San Antonio, and pitted against him is another Republican, Warren Chisholm from Pampa. Joining us now in the studio to talk about how this race could further change the shape of House politics. Josh Hinkle in the studio. Josh.
Hey, Chris. Democrats have generally favored the Speaker, Joe Straus, because he's widely regarded as a moderate Republican. So when Republicans grab such a large majority in the House like this, a much more conservative Republican throwing his hat into the Speaker's race could be a little bit of a challenge for Straus. Today, he showed off his support. Already 120 pledges from House members out of the 150 seats that are there. Seems like most members favor Straus, but his challenger, Representative Warren Chisholm, says with so many Republicans, their caucus should choose the next Speaker. He says in that case, it's quite possible he would fit that role. But Straus says, based on the support he's getting from both parties, it might be a good idea to let every member decide.
I try not to alienate Democrats, and I will work with Democrats and have. And I don't think there's anything to apologize there. I think the public wants both parties to have input and to work together.
The proper role for the Republican caucus is to have the meeting and make that determination. It doesn't say that anybody has to drop out just because they weren't successful in the caucus.
Warren Chisholm right there. Both candidates agree it will all come down to the state's budget crisis and redistricting, which could mean big changes for both with such a large Republican base. In the studio, Josh Hinkle, KXAN, Austin News.